People only pay you when you have skills. There's a saying, skills pay the bills. So if you don't have adequate skills, then I guess your bills are not going to get paid, right? Because that's how I pay my bills. I pay my bills by working on credit profiles. And I actually don't advertise. The last advertising that I did was like in 2019, maybe, because it became illegal for credit repair companies to advertise. Did you know that? Yeah. Well, on Google, it's very, very strict. You have to have licenses. And I know I'm kind of fidgeting right now. I'm looking for my remote because I'm trying to open up my window. If you hear noise, it's because they're building a pool on my roof. All right. Yeah. So I live on the top of this building. Yeah. So you don't get to live in luxury apartments like this if you're broke, and I'm not broke. And why is that important to you? Because I'm not bragging. I'm actually trying to prove a point here. People that have skills don't go broke. And how could you be broke when too many people are paying you to do their credit files? You know, bad credit is like a pandemic. It's like COVID. How many people have bad credit? And the people that have bad credit have lost the most, have spent the most, have invested the most. You remember back in 2007, 2009, people lost everything. Well, those are kind of that was like COVID. People losing their homes, people losing their jobs. And now right now, here's the thing. People in the tech industry, lots of people are getting replaced. And not just tech. AI is replacing a lot of people's jobs. So we're dealing with a lot of crises in America. Lots of dynamics. It's crazy how much is changing right now. But speaking of AI, I want to show you what I did with my client Ricardo, because this is a review of Ricardo. Ricardo and I did we did a call together, and we were supposed to record it. We did record it, but we couldn't get his audio. And Ricardo is busy with, work and stuff like that. So he couldn't record his face, but he recorded his voice, and he screen shared his phone. And I can't find my remote. I really can't find it. Yeah, so he showed his report. The video is going to be in here. And the video basically shows you the amount of alerts that he got. He got hundreds of alerts within his first month. And the reason why he got it, because we repair credit through AI. And I'm not talking about ChatGPT. I'll explain later how that is. We have a program that is pretty sophisticated. And even before the big hype of ChatGPT and all that, I was doing credit repair with AI before that, proprietary AI. All right. And most people know AI and they think ChatGPT, but no, there's a lot more to it than that. So Experian and the credit bureaus have been using AI for a long time. And ACDV is a form of AI, early forms. Yeah, I can't find my remote to open up the window. I was going to show you guys outside, but we'll just sit down here. I want you guys to take a look at these results that we got for my client, Ricardo. Ricardo, he is a resident in Vegas and family man, and he's making a review, so you guys can check it out. You guys can see for yourself. Let me know what you think.
Okay, so guys, I just want to make it clear. So we used AI with Ricardo. This is all AI in place. Okay, I don't need to go into details, but if you're doing credit repair in 2023, if you're not using AI, and I'm not talking about Chat GPT. Chat GPT is a chat bot where you put some stuff in and then you get stuff back. Okay. It's like you're talking to a wall and it throws something. It's like you throw a ball at the wall and it throws a ball back to you. It's like playing chess by yourself. But this is not Chat GPT. This is, I see content about people doing that, and it's like, all right, well, here's the thing. The experience AI is really, really intelligent. It's proprietary. Okay. And the reason why, there's a case study below. This is all verifiable in the article that I wrote below. Explains in detail about the bureaus only responding to, like, I think less than 2% of 4% of disputes, something like that. A crazy number. It's not good. They're not responding to the disputes because the disputes are all considered erroneous or frivolous. Okay. And in the investigation from the CFPB, the bureaus pretty much got off scot free. If you look at it, the bureaus are still there. The bureaus are still there. So you have you have the media trying to make the bureaus look bad, which when you are a professional, when you really want to get the right answer, you can't have what's called an in-group bias. It's a cognitive bias. If you guys don't know what cognitive bias is, then go to college or something. All right, like I said, we I talk on a really intelligent level. If you guys don't know the 24 cognitive biases, then go go read a book. Okay, so everyone has a bias, and if you think that you're just going to blame the bureaus for everything, you're really blindsiding yourself. You should level head with the bureaus, understand their argument, and respect it, because their argument is what won in court, right? Just like a dispute. You might think, oh, because I can't pay my bills on time, or because I don't know how to manage my credit, whatever it is. That's the reason why people have bad credit. They don't know how to manage it. But that's nothing. That's nothing insulting to that person. I'm not trying to add insult to injury here. I'm just trying to tell you straight up. I myself didn't know what I was doing, and there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. But I'm going to acknowledge that and be like, okay, well, I made some mistakes. I'm not going to beat myself up for it. You shouldn't beat yourself up for it either. What you should do is, like, I need to find a professional. I need to get knowledge. Knowledge is key. So back to what I was saying. Okay, the bureaus were able to legally deny your disputes because you didn't follow the right information. You were misinformed. And they're beating you because they have AI more advanced than you. So typically what happens in the credit repair industry is credit repair organizations like Lexington Law or that company, whatever, they use what's called a CDV, Consumer Dispute Verification. Okay. The Bureau uses ACDV. Pinnacle uses ACDV to ACDV, AI communicating with AI on a electronic internet level. Okay, we're not writing letters like this, okay, and then mailing it with a stamp. Okay, that's what you do in the 80s, 90s. Okay, but hear me out. Even if you're doing credit repair electronically, the method of filing dispute online, that's not going to guarantee you any success if you don't know how to navigate through that rabbit hole. Because credit repair is like a maze. It's a maze, and if you keep going around in a circle, you're never going to get out of that maze. And the walls that the bureaus put in front of you are going to lead you in the wrong direction, and they're very good at that. So it's all about counteracting ACDV, their artificial intelligence, and learning how to communicate with it. That's why we have a program that's called Automatic Credit Analytic Technologies. It's capable of doing this. So, like I said, guys, it's a transparent video. We're not trying to hide anything. Of course, we're not. Ricardo's not showing his social. You know what I mean? I'm not showing my social. These are things that we have a right to privacy, but we're sharing as much as we feel comfortable with, enough for you to understand. Because Ricardo doesn't need to be on my channel, and I don't need to be on YouTube. But we're out here for you guys, right? Ricardo is not paid to do this. I might be paid, but at the same time, Ricardo is paying it forward, and I'm paying it forward too as well. And we help you. I'm running a business. You want to pay me for an awesome service, then you can buy that. I mean, you're spending money elsewhere. It's probably not beneficial for you. And why not this? You're going to get value. So yeah, we charge a lot. Ricardo, how much did you pay me? You paid me 2,000, right? 2,000 something. Okay, pay me 2,000.
Hello, YouTube. My name is Ricardo, and I'm doing an unpaid testimonial for Pinnacle Credit Repair. I just want to show you, well, first I want to tell you about my experiences and what led me to Pinnacle and why I think they are the best credit repair company out there. So last year I had a bankruptcy, so I am recovering from that, trying to update my credit score. And of course, because of that, I have a lot of closed accounts and so forth, so I'm trying to get that off of my credit reports. I tried to do it myself. Unfortunately, it was, I basically went to YouTube and tried to follow all these credit repair gurus. They provided a lot of free content, a lot of free letters, telling me I should mail this out, send it certified, and so forth. And I did that, and I did get some responses from the credit bureaus, but the follow through just wasn't there. So they basically gave me an idea of how to start, but once they verified my accounts and so forth, I really didn't have any way to tackle that. So I decided to hire somebody to do my credit repair. They offered me a 90-day money-back guarantee, which, by the way, I never did get. And the thing that I didn't like was there was no transparency. Like, they said they were working on my file, but I have apps like Experian app, which you're looking at right now. I have Credit Sesame and Credit Karma, which tracks my TransUnion and Equifax. And they said they were working on my file, but I wouldn't get any updates, seeing any movement in these apps saying that things were being done. So I was very frustrated, and I asked them, it's like, what's going on? It's like, well, don't worry, we're working on it. We're sending the letters, 90-day money back guarantee. Well, long story short, never got my money back, and they still didn't fix anything really. So I was very disappointed, but I really need to repair my credit. So I decided to hire a second company. And same thing, no transparency. Like, I paid them for a service. They wouldn't say what kind of letters they were sending, what type of letters. They wouldn't give me copies. And they even got argumentative when I was questioning them. And they're basically like, don't worry about it. We're doing it. But same thing, I didn't see anything on my apps as far as any movement. I didn't get any letters in the mail saying, this is being disputed. So I got very frustrated after spending all this time and money, because the mail process is a long process. You would mail, they have 30 days to respond, you would get a response, and you would need to follow up. So we're talking about months of my personal time and money being wasted. And I was about to give up, and then I found Pinnacle Credit Repair. So I did find Pinnacle Credit Repair on YouTube, just watching some of their videos, some of the owner's personal videos about his life and his beliefs and so forth, and it just kind of matched with mine. And so I decided to give it a shot by giving him a call. So I spoke to Andre, and he just basically told me, it's going to be $2,000, but you're going to see results. And I was like, and he didn't offer me a money back guarantee, and he did not promise anything. He didn't give me any guarantees as what would be fixed, but I thought to give it a shot. So I decided to join and see what would happen. And I was just very leery because of my previous experiences and because it was a lot of money. But I decided to give it a shot. So, but as you can see from this first picture, this is the most recent one. So just to give you a heads up, so after I spoke to Andre and I decided to fork over the money, within the first week, I had 57 alerts on my Experian app, which is what you're looking at right now. This is back in May. So 57 alerts from after the first week of joining Pinnacle Credit Repair. I was just shocked. And so I knew things were being done, and Andre's very responsive. His entire team is very responsive. If I would shoot them an email or send them a text, they would respond right away. Andre, we talk every 2 weeks because he wants to make sure, because of my previous experiences, he wants to make sure that I knew I was in the loop. I knew what was going on. I get an email saying what's being sent, what's being worked on. So I mean, he really quashed all my fears from the previous two experiences. So that was really great. Like, he's very, very transparent, which I really enjoy. But this screen here, as you can see, this is a recent one. July 17th is the date here. You can see that this inquiry dispute has been removed from your credit report. This is Capital One. You can see the address is Richmond, Virginia. Here's another one, Capital One, different account. You can see the address is Salt Lake City, Utah. So it is a different one, but this is also removed from my credit report. And this is within like about a 50-day time frame that we're looking at right now. Here's Hyundai Capital, which was part of my bankruptcy. So it was a closed account. So this has been removed. Here's Lending Club, also removed. Here's Synchrony Financial. This has also been removed. And another one, Synchrony Financial, being removed. And then Capital One. And then here you can see on these are disputes that are open that should be completed by August 8th. So, once again, about less than 30 days. And these are all done online. Like Andre uses online, he doesn't do mail, so it's a lot quicker. So once again, I'm getting alerts on my app saying, hey, things are being done. But here, this should be resolved by August 8th. Here's another one that's going to be resolved by August 8th, August 8th, August 8th, August 8th, August 8th. So you can see all that. So you can see that things are being done. And so, one thing, and then we are working on that bankruptcy, so don't worry about that. I'm not very worried about that either. But what I do want to do, I want to log into my Experian app and want to just show you something. So log in right now. Give me 1 second. Let me go to my alerts. Okay, so once again, back in May, I'm trying to show you here. So I didn't delete these. So you can see from May 26th. So this was the first 57 alerts that I've received that, disputes are being opened, that they're being worked on. This is something I can actually see. Once again, Andre and I talk every 2 weeks about it, go over everything. Things are being updated from May 26th. And then, of course, you got here some June ones here. And then, of course, the July ones. So the July, believe it or not, was 101 alerts. Like, if you can look at all this, this is 101 alerts that, since, well, not including the first 57, this is 101 alerts. So that is, to me, insane. So once again, he's doing it an online way. The mail way didn't work very well. It's a very slow process. This is much quicker. So you can see that, Andre is doing everything that he needs to do to make sure that my credit is being worked on. And once again, I do like the fact that, he lets me know exactly what's going on. So, so once again, this is an unpaid testimonial for Pinnacle Credit Repair and for donor Andre. Very responsive, the real deal. I just want to let you know that I have full faith in him. And once again, I'm only in my first 50 days. And so, we're looking at 158 alerts. And this is just Experian. This doesn't include TransUnion and Equifax, which he's also working on. And so I'm hoping to have some really great news for you guys in the future regarding my bankruptcy and the other things being removed from my credit file. My score, the credit process, your score goes down, goes up, because, these companies are trying to fight you. They're trying to re-verify things. So I saw a 20-point drop in my score in Experian. Then the 20 points just came right back because of all these disputes and removals. So it is a process. I would say just trust the process. And just know that online disputes, you don't forfeit your rights. You don't forfeit your right to sue. You don't lose anything. It's way better than paper disputes. Like I said, I worked with 2 other companies. I wasted months of my time and money. And, with Andre doing his online disputes, as you can see, I'm actually getting verifiable results. So very, very happy that I joined Pinnacle Credit Repair. And once again, I hope you guys decide to give them a call. If you have any concerns like I did, just give them a call. Talk to them and see what they say. But I think it was money well spent. So that's my review, and I hope that it does help you, just like how it has helped me. Thank you so much. Bye.